Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is February 4th, 2026. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and for homemade soup day. It's my dream to plant enough in my garden this year that not only will I have tomatoes for eating every single day that we want to eat tomatoes, which for me is every day, but that also I'll be able to have enough to make soups and sauces. I love homemade tomato soup. Especially with a little bit of basil in there. Oh, so good. Especially if you take the tomatoes beforehand and you dry them in the oven. It gives a depth of flavor. Oh, so good. Okay. I think I might have to have tomato soup today, even if it's not homemade. Even if I just happen to open up one of those cans with the red and white labels and a little gold on them. I still like that too. Just a little sugary. All right, so I'm going to try stock as my inspiration word for soups because I think every good soup that I make usually starts with the stock that I have labored over, or at least let the oven or the stove labor over. Okay, so we've got a C. We picked that up. That's not bad. Let's try maybe R, L, N, E, other vowels. A, I, U, and sometimes Y. So I want to start with the C. I think the C would go well in the first spot there. What about clear or clean? What are we gonna try? Let's try clear. Ooh, only picked up one other letter, but we did place the C, so I like that. The E is going to go here, here, or here. That would be a good guess. Let's get rid of some things here. I didn't use the N yet. I kind of want to try an H now. I did try an E and an A. Get rid of those. We've got the E already placed in here. I think I want to get rid of the Y as something to try, because I think the E is going to go there. So let's take a look. If we did, if we try an H, oh, we have to get rid of the C too, right? Because the C is placed. Unless we have another C, but I'm just going to think no. So an H. Sorry, I keep changing my mind. I'm going to do this and separate out the vowels. I'm not as concerned about the vowels. What can I do here? Too bad China is out of the running. I do like maybe a P, maybe a D, maybe a G. Oh, and I haven't used the N yet. What if I try hinge? H-I-N-G-E. Hinge. I like those letters. And I like the E over here. H-I-N-G. Gonna try it. Okay, we picked up the H and we picked up an I, and let's see what we can do. We're going to put the E there, and I'm going to assume at this point in time there are no other E's in there. I'm going to get rid of this. It's just too much visual clutter. I'm going to try to figure out the H. I think it's going to go here. I mean, technically, it could also go here and or here. And then the I could go here. Nope, can't go there. Has to go here or here. So this is what I'm thinking. H is going to go here. I is going to go here, and it's chide. Oh, or chive. Oh. We haven't used the D and we haven't used the V. Let's see what else it could be. Not another C, not another H, not another I, not another E. That's out. No Q, no W, no Y, no U, no P. Chipe. Chide. Chide would work. That's in the lead in my brain. Chife, chige, chize, chikes, chive. Maybe, and it would go really well in the soup, but to me, one chive doesn't work. You have to have chives. I think that's why I'm being against it. I would put chives in my stock pot, unless I'm planning on giving a little bit of the broth to the cats. Then no. No garlic, no onion. Chibe, chime. Oh, shoot. Now I have chime, which I like just as well as chide. And I have chive, which I'm very conflicted about because I want to do it because it's part of the stock, but I don't want to do it because it's singular. But do they have the same hang-ups I do? And now I kind of want to do chime more than chide. Can I do anything that has a D, a V, and an M? No. Vimed, vomed, voomed. Vamed, veemed. Meved. Mived, moved. I could do moved. I think I just have to. I think I have to settle on getting it in 5. I think this is going to tell me which of these letters. Now, this is all assuming that I've got the H and the I placed, but I think that's an excellent assumption. What else is it going to be? The H here and the I there? No. The I there and the H there? No. I'm going to go with chide, and then I'm going to go with chive, and then I'm going to go with chime. That's just the way I'm doing it. You can chide me all you want, but hey, I made it through in 4 instead of waiting for 5. I gambled and it worked. Do you know what? Here's the thing. Here is the thing. I would have been so angry with myself if that hadn't worked, because then I would have been stuck again with chive and chime. I would have been so angry with myself. Why did I do that? That was a gamble that it only worked because it paid off. If it hadn't paid off, no, I would have been kicking myself. All right, so I learned something about myself because for a moment there, I was feeling the reactions of both things, that I made it and that I didn't as I hit that button. And I don't want to experience that again, so I'm not going to do that again. All right, so on to this. I'm going to put in 4 standard words. That's going to give me 20 unique letters. And once I have those letters, I'm hoping to see a lot of yellow and green. Now, a lot of people will just put in one word and then try to figure out what one or all of these 4 words are. But I like to have that starting stable of 20 unique letters, the 20 most common letters. So the only ones that are excluded are these 6 not very commonly used letters. And then I like to do it quickly, and which sometimes results in trouble, but we'll find out. I'm going to put in fishy, budge, clown, tramp, lots of green. It's not bland at all. And then Tessie, Tesky. What is that? Testy. Testy? That's probably testy. I'm going to hold off just a bit. Don't know why, but I need to see how everything else is going to go. Punch. P could go here, U. N could go here, C could go here, H could go here. And with only one vowel already placed, I think it has to be punch. Look at this. We picked up an N, so this is hunky. Hunky. It's not honey unless Winnie the Pooh is eating it, right? Hunky, hunvy, hunsy. This is going to tell us if there's a K here, which there shouldn't be one here. Okay, so that's good. So now I'm going to try testy. I was thinking that a K could go there, and then I'm like, no, that was the T I was looking at. I'm going to do testy, and I think that this is going to be it. And if not, I'll have one other chance at it, but I don't have to worry. A relatively quick Quordle for me. That's the way I like to see them. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.